So lesson 1.3 is going to finish going through the 5 exponent laws that we're learning in grade 9. We've already talked about the product rule, which is when you multiply powers with the same base, you add the exponent. Yesterday we talked about the quotient rule. If you divide powers with the same base, you subtract the exponents. So we're doing 3 more today. Let's start by showing some examples and we can see what the rules are. So if I have 3 squared, all to the power of 3, we know that we have 3 groups of 3 squared. So it's 3 squared times 3 squared times 3 squared. And so now it looks just like a question we did yesterday, and we're going to use the product rule. So we know that's going to be 3 to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 2. So what's the overall answer? 3 to the? Beautiful, 3 to the 6. Okay, question?
Would it be the same thing if you just did 3 squared in the bracket and then that to the power of 3? That's a 3 squared, so 9 to the power of 3.
Okay, so you're talking about doing 3 to the inside?
Yeah.
So we're never changing the base. Do you see how the base is still 3 in this one and this one?
Yeah.
So it didn't change to a 9.
Okay.
So we're going to go through in a second. Oh, what are we going to do? We're going to see a pattern as we go through these. What exponents here, the one inside and outside, to get this. And I'm sure you can even see it right now, but let's do a few more to prove it. 4 to the power of 5 squared means I have 2 sets of 4 to the power of 5. So I have 4 to the 5 plus 5. This is just my product rule, right? When I multiply powers with the same base, I add the exponents. So I have 4 to the... Can you please do these next two? 2 to the power of 4 cubed, which means to the power of 3. And 5 to the power of 4 to the power of 4. So you give those a shot, please. So hopefully you got what I have on the screen. And so if we add these up, we end up with 16. If we add these 4s up, we end up with 12. Can someone tell me what the overall rule is? How can we skip this whole middle expanding step? We don't like the expanding. We want to go straight from here to this side. Alina? Just multiply. Can everybody see that? 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. So that's the power of a power rule. Have an exponent on an exponent, power of a power. We just multiply them together. When finding the power of a power, you multiply the exponents. So we're going to use those a, x, and y just like we did with our other general examples. So it would be like a to the power of x all to the power of y. So I've got a power on top of a power. X, y. X times y, right beside each other, so that means multiply.